Sony's WH-1000XM6 has been the headphone to beat for over a year now. It has stronger ANC, more features, and a reputation most rivals can't touch. Sennheiser's new Momentum 5 doesn't try to outfeature it. Instead, it goes after battery life, repairability, and price. Here's where each one actually wins and which is worth your money. Let's start with the biggest gap in this comparison: battery life. The Momentum 5 is rated for up to 57 hours with ANC on. The XM6 is rated for up to 30 hours with ANC on or 40 with it off. Sennheiser's battery genuinely lasts almost twice as long. Here's what matters, even more long term. Sennheiser lets you swap that battery yourself. It's a proper user replaceable cell, which is rare at this price. Sony seals its battery in for good, like almost every rival. A few years down the line, when a sealed battery fades, you're usually stuck buying a whole new headphone, not here with the Momentum 5. On charging, empty to full takes about 2 hours on the Momentum 5 versus 3.5 on the XM6. A clear win for Sennheiser. Sony also has a quick charge option, 3 minutes for about 3 hours of playback, though that's measured over a shorter window than Sennheiser's 10 minutes for 7 hours figure, so it's not directly comparable. Both can also be used while actively charging. So for battery life, this one's not close. It's a clear win for the Momentum 5. If breakdowns like this are helping you cut through the marketing and actually decide what to buy, hit subscribe. We're doing these head-to-heads every week. Next, let's talk noise cancellation. And this time it's Sony pulling ahead by a clear margin. The XM6 uses a 12 microphone array and Sony's QN3 processor, and it's widely regarded as some of the strongest ANC on the market. A few reviewers even argue it edges out Bose. Sennheiser did meaningfully improve here, doubling the Momentum 5's microphone count to 8, and it's a genuine step up over its own predecessor. However, Sony still masks noise more effectively, especially in the low to mid frequency range, and reacts faster to sudden sounds like a door slamming. So for noise cancellation, Sony wins. Sennheiser's closed some ground versus its own last generation, but it hasn't caught up to Sony. Now, how do these two actually sound? The Momentum 5 supports aptX lossless, which is a true bit-perfect codec. Sony counters with its own long-established LDAC, which streams at a very high bitrate, but isn't technically lossless. Sony already supports LC3, part of the newer Bluetooth LE audio standard. Sennheiser's equivalent is still firmware pending. On iPhone, neither aptX lossless nor LDAC work at all. Apple doesn't support either one, so you're also on standard AAC either way. That doesn't stop the choice mattering though. Sennheiser's sound leans warmer and bassier. It has a plush, relaxed signature. Sony leans more detailed and precise with less bass emphasis. That difference holds regardless of phone, you just lose the codec bonus on iPhone. So on sound quality, call it a tie. Warm and relaxed, or detailed and precise is down to your taste on any phone. On to the toolkit each one brings. Sony has the deeper feature set overall. 10-band EQ, DSEE extreme upscaling, and a dedicated cinema mode that upmixes movies into a wider soundstage. For spatial audio specifically, Sony uses its own 360 reality audio format rather than licensed Dolby Atmos. The Momentum 5 does hold official Dolby licensing for Atmos music, though hands-on reactions have been mixed and some people prefer this feature switched off. Sony's own spatial audio has real problems too. Its 360 reality audio format has struggled for adoption industry-wide, and both Tidal and Deezer have dropped support for it entirely, leaving very few places left to actually stream music in that format. Neither has a clean win on spatial audio quality. Sennheiser simply has the official certification, Sony doesn't. Sennheiser's Smart Control Plus app has an 8-band EQ and automatic profile switching. One genuine point for Sennheiser, Sony's app is more powerful, but Sennheiser's is easier to navigate day to day. Both headphones support Bluetooth multipoint, so that's not a differentiator. So for features, Sony has the broader toolkit, but spatial audio isn't a strong selling point on either side. Sennheiser's Atmos gets a genuinely mixed reception, and Sony's own format has struggled so much industry-wide that it's lost most of its streaming support. On to call quality, and this one's genuinely mixed, so let's be precise. A direct comparison found Sennheiser's calls came out ahead of Sony's when testing was done outdoors on a windy day. This is Sennheiser's specific strength, so it's too narrow a scenario to call a general win. The Momentum 5 has a real weakness in office and other everyday indoor noise. This is something that doesn't affect Sony, whose mic system has a longer, more consistently strong reputation overall. So these two are genuinely close, but Sony edges it for the most common call scenarios. If you're regularly calling from somewhere windy or outdoors specifically, the Momentum 5 is worth considering. Last up, comfort and build. Sony's the lighter of the two at 254 grams against the Momentum 5's 290. Its ear cups use synthetic leather over a firm foam base, and this generation brings the folding hinge back. That's something the previous XM5 dropped. So if you own that model, the compact fold has returned. The Momentum 5 doesn't fold at all. It's just a slimmer, stored profile via its sliding headband, but reviewers describe its ear cups as noticeably roomier, giving your ears more breathing space over long sessions. Both are well regarded for comfort. The roomier ear cups on the Momentum 5 might suit a lot of people better, but head shape and personal preference play such a big role here that there's no objective winner. Let's call it a genuine tie. Build-wise, Sennheiser is solid, well-made plastic with a nicer finish this generation, but it's a step behind Sony's overall premium feel. So comfort's a toss-up between the two. Build quality is a clearer win for Sony. So here's how this breaks down by what matters to you. Do you want days without charging and a battery you can actually replace? Get the Momentum 5. Do you want the strongest ANC and the deepest feature set? Get the XM6. Do you prefer a warmer, relaxed sound? Choose Sennheiser. Or do you prefer something more detailed and precise? Choose Sony. That holds on any phone. On Android specifically, add wireless lossless audio to the Momentum 5 Side 2. Are you mostly on calls indoors or in an office? Sony's the safer bet. Or are you regularly calling from somewhere windy or outdoors? Then it's worth considering the Momentum 5. Do you want a lower price today? Get the Momentum 5. Sony's the more premium feeling build if that matters most to you. On to the numbers. As always, these are what we saw at the time of recording, so it's worth double checking before you buy. The Sennheiser Momentum 5 is £329.99 in the UK and $399.95 in the US and comes in black, white and denim. The Sony WH-1000XM6 is £399 in the UK and $459.99 in the US and comes in 5 colours: black, sand pink, midnight blue, sandstone and platinum silver. That's roughly a £70 gap in the UK and $60 in the US. Sennheiser's meaningfully cheaper on top of everything else. Both are linked in the description below. So here's where this lands. Sony is the stronger all-round headphone on paper, clearly better ANC, the deeper feature set and a more premium build. Its sound is excellent too. The Momentum 5 fights back with nearly double the battery life, a replaceable battery, a sound some listeners will genuinely prefer, and a meaningfully lower price. Calls lean Sony for most people, though the Momentum 5 holds up well outdoors and in windy conditions. Whichever one you go with, the Amazon links for both are down in the description. If this saved you some research time, hit subscribe. We're doing these every week. Thanks for watching Tech Authority.